Hey everyone, welcome back to Part Out. I'm Nate, and today we have a 2015 Dodge Ram 2500. Now this Dodge is running on a BDS 8-inch coilover conversion system using Fox coilovers, and it actually currently has some 37-inch Mickey Thompson Baja MTZ tires, but we're actually going to refresh the look of this truck. We want to get some extra ground clearance in the front and the rear. So we're going to get some 38-inch Nitto tires with some 22-inch Soda wheels, and then we're also going to get our ground clearance and extra protection up front and rear with the hammerhead bumpers. All right, so we're here in the shop now. We got the grill off to the wrap shop, and now we're going to go ahead and get these front and rear bumpers off. Okay, so we got our front and rear bumpers off. Now we're going to actually go over here and we're going to install our new Baja Designs LED lights. Now we didn't just go with, the typical normal standard light bars. We went above and beyond because we wanted to have high quality light bars here. So we've got 4 squadron light pods from Baja Designs going on the front bumper, as well as a 20-inch light bar to fill in the center hole there. So we're going to go ahead and get these mounted up, and then we're going to go back and get these bumpers on the truck. So now we're going to go mount up our Baja Designs 20-inch LED light bar. And what's kind of neat about the hammerhead bumpers is they include their own mounting brackets where they're slotted mounting spots on the bumper themselves, but they actually include their own powder-coated black mounting sections for light bars. And they'll go right on the bumper just fine, but they actually include different cutouts for different styles of light bars, which is pretty neat. All right, so we got our lights mounted up to our bumpers. First thing we want to do now is disconnect the battery so we can start wiring it up. All right, so now that we have that out of the way, next thing we're going to want to do is figure out how to get our switch to our dash. And basically how we got to do that is we got to run it through the firewall, but we also got to figure out which part of the firewall we're going to go through. So let's go to the inside of the cab and take a look. Now over here we've got this little auxiliary plate that Dodge has. So we've got a flathead screwdriver, pried it out. Now we've got a good spot where we can run the wire in. And then we also located underneath here where we found the firewall where we can actually snake the wire through. But now that we've got this plate out, we're going to tape it off and mark it up to figure out where we want to drill the holes as far as how we want to run our switch through it. So now that we have all of our wires ran for both the front and rear bumpers, it's time we're actually going to tear apart our rear bumper because it actually has the integrated rear backup sensors, which the hammerhead bumper accommodates. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to disassemble our rear stock bumper, get everything transferred over to the hammerhead. We are getting ready to install our Baja Designs rear flush mount LED lights, and this bumper was actually originally designed to fit the rigid rear lights, but we managed to custom fab up some plates, so we're going to install these plates on it, and we're going to be able to fit our Baja Designs LED lights down there, no problem. Now that we have the rear bumper all wired up with our backup sensors, it's time for us to put on our mounting plates on the rear section of the truck. So we've got these beefy 1/4 inch steel plates that we're going to go ahead and we're just going to bolt them right up. All right, so let's part this Dodge out. So we have a white 2015 Ram 2500. Up front is the hammerhead bumper. This is a very solid construction and pretty straightforward to install. Around back we have the matching hammerhead bumper as well. This bumper has notched out steps in the corners to make it easier to climb up into the bed. Mounted to the bumpers are LED lights by Baja Designs for those late nights on the trail. On the suspension side of things, this Ram is rocking the BDS suspension 8-inch coilover conversion system. Here we have Fox coilovers ready to be dialed in to however we want this truck to ride. Next we have the 4-link conversion to help keep better control over the front axle. BDS systems are very thorough as far as how they make sure your lifted truck maintains a good ride quality, and they back it up with a lifetime warranty. This Ram is rolling on 22-inch Soda wheels. Now while this isn't the first option for off-road use, this wheel choice is more for show purposes, and I even have to admit, they look pretty nice. Wrapped around those Soda wheels are some 38-inch Nitto trail grapplers ready to throw some dirt. All right, so that wraps up this episode of Part Out. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you guys want to watch more off-road part videos, make sure you subscribe to Part Out, and we'll see you guys next time.